Hey there guys and gals, welcome back to Back Pocket Game Reviews, and today we are going to talk a little bit about Santa Claus. For those of you that are younger and just got here, Santa Claus is very real. He's watching you right now and he's working in his workshop. End of the video. Go like and subscribe. Bye. Okay, so let's move on now. Now that we got rid of the younger ones that don't know this yet. To be fair, I really can't see someone under the age of 10 really enjoying my content. Can't really see someone under the age of probably 15 really enjoying my content all that much. So for those of you who don't know, I have 2 kids. I assume the vast majority of you probably know by now, seeing as I've done videos with them. They've appeared here and there. In my most popular video, you can hear them screaming like tied up people in the background. That is just my kids. I do not actually have anyone kidnapped. There's no yelling. It's just them hooting and hollering while playing some games. Not Roblox. They weren't into Roblox yet. That's a more recent development. So I got some letters from Santa, which we forced the kids to write letters to Santa this year. Mostly because Anthony needs to write more, so it's like one of those things, like as a parent, kind of had to evolve and get him to work harder on, and sometimes it's really hard to get kids to do things they need to do. I know it seems like it should be really easy, seeing as I'm the parent and 5 times their size and I buy everything they need. And I can eat them. I mean, if we're being really fair here, I mean, I could be like an ogre and eat them. But I don't. I love them, I take care of them, I treat them well, and I still get told no. It's infuriating. I want to be das Führer of this house. Most times I am. I am actually the strict parent. I know for some of you that's probably really weird to hear. I'm a very, very scary person when I'm actually yelling. But we force them to write letters. Leah gets very excited. Leah likes to write. Leah likes to try to do anything that's her getting to learn. She likes to learn. She also likes to talk continuously, and this gives her the chance to just ask how to spell every word you could possibly ever imagine. So, for those of you who don't know, being a parent is actually a really hard thing. Not in terms like... I mean, loving your kids is a cakewalk. You can always love your kids, but it's constantly going to make you morally question some of your decisions. Like, when do you deserve to be spanked? When should you have to turn off the games to sit down and play the homework? When am I becoming my parents? That's something you don't run into as often. When that question starts to pop into your head, because you're always like, man, I'm going to be the cool parent. Probably not. Just warning you now. Just go ahead, toss that out of your head. And if you think you are going to be the cool parent, if you're like, man, I'm going to be this awesome parent, I'm going to let my kids do whatever. Your kids are going to obviously walk all over you. And when I say walk all over you, I mean that's kids are willing to do it. They don't. Supposedly we say they don't know right from wrong. I really don't know if that's true or not, or if they really just is. Kids are kind of like little drunk people. They slur their words. Sometimes they piss or shit themselves. They might just puke wherever they feel like it when they're sick. Yeah, it's kind of like dealing with a drunk person. They sometimes fall over a lot. Just happens. So we got these letters from Santa. We're going to read the letters from Santa. We're going to start with Anthony's. His is the easiest to read. Leah's is kind of a nightmare. You can see, nice. Ba-doom, letter from Santa. Dear Santa, I like to see you, but we don't have a chimney. I want to have a Nintendo Switch, a tablet, and Mario Odyssey. I've been good. I'm in 2nd grade. My class is Miss Fleming. I'm 8 years old. From Anthony. And that's not a terribly written letter outside of sentence structure, and we're talking second graders, so I can't like be like, no, you need to not have these run-on sentences. Let's use commas. So I gotta kind of like tone it down. But eventually, just imagine, he's going to tell me how badly and how trash my sentence structure is. Someday that's gonna happen. So we don't have a chimney. And the other day, I had to try to explain how Santa gets in the house without a chimney, which I told him that Santa essentially breaks and enters. I kind of called Santa a burglar, and I realized that I did it, like, as I was saying it too, and it's just like, He is, though. He really is. He even comes in and eats your cookies. Yeah. I'm more upset about the cookies than I'm breaking and entering. To be fair, this is one of those things where it's like, what do you say? How do you word this so you don't give up the illusion? But then you also have to come to terms with, when should I give up the illusion? So keep in mind, he's 8. He's in 2nd grade. I'm pretty sure I was somewhere in there when I found out that you-know-who wasn't quite what I thought he was. I don't want to be too direct on that. But Leah, his sister, is 5. If I tell him, he's gonna tell her. But then, what happens if he doesn't believe me? Maybe he won't believe me. There's plenty of movies to kind of booby trap me on this. Like, a great example would be The Polar Express. I can't hear Santa's sleigh bells? Maybe as an adult I'm just dumb and don't know anything. Which, to be fair, I am sometimes kind of dumb and don't know anything. But that's fair. I don't talk about those topics where that comes into play. Okay, we're not going to start talking about the human genome or any kind of like crazy theories like that. And I know enough just to talk like I'm stupid enough to maybe follow one of the articles. But let's continue to Leah's letter. Oh, Lord. This is going to be hard. I love you. Can you... I want to have... I know there's a hug in here somewhere. There it is. I want to hug you. I would it to see you. I wait, clean my room, and do anything for my parents. That sentence is probably her most legible. Thank God. She does clean her room when we ask. I have been a good girl. A few things I want for Christmas are Pick-me Pops? It looks like Pikmin, but I don't think there's a Pikmin Pop. I'm pretty sure these things are called Pick-me Pops? Zoomer of best? Zoomer? Maybe it's just Zoomer. We need to work on this kid's handwriting. And tablet. Love, Leah. She does ask to hug Santa in there. I know, because she told me how she was going to start her letter. Her handwriting, I mean, we're talking a drastically younger kid. 8-year-old, I can read. 5-year-old, by God. I don't know how teachers at that age range do that. So, I'm not gonna lie, my kids are getting pretty much everything on their list. Even the one that I would arguably say has not been as good. Anthony has his moments. There's times where he is an absolutely good kid. As a lot of you probably already know, he is autistic, so sometimes it's hard to also, even as an adult or even as his parent, determine is this just something that he's being rigid on because of, well, that, or is it something that he's just trying to get his way on. And you're gonna, if you ever wind up with this, you're gonna have those same, like, maybe? I don't know. And there's been a lot of things he's done awesome on this year, so I wouldn't even say that he's been a bad kid. I just don't know if I would have picked a word, or good is the word. I would have probably said he walked a fine line towards good. That would have been where my wording probably would have differed. Leah, yeah, no, I mean, typically if we ask her to do something, she's on board. She is very whiny though, so you gotta be careful. Like Anthony, I can make a joke to, and he'll just be like, nuh-uh. And Leah, if I make that same joke, she might burst into tears. So, young girls, very sensitive. You have to be very cautious about what you say. That's been a really hard part to adjust to for who I am, because I constantly am joking and sarcastic about everything. A lot of you don't see that side of me, but I make some relatively like, wow, oh, Nick just constantly everything out of his mouth is a joke, huh? Yeah, most of the time. It's how my day goes by faster. So, no one take that personally. But now, I'm still just so torn on when's the right time. And I mean, obviously we're doing the big stuff this year is from us, which is nice, because as a parent, like, I've never actually put anything under there as from us, and usually when it is, it's like closed, so they don't give two shits about what we just put under there. But now it's like, oh, you're gonna have the stuff that you care about from us. It's very endearing. I actually get to take credit this year. But to the same extent, I don't also really want to take credit. Like, it's kind of part of the illusion, and I'm still questioning if that's even the route we should go, but we've got some surprises planned. Those of you who don't know, I usually either video or live stream Christmas. So if you want to catch our Christmas, you can actually join in and watch the kids open gifts. I typically make that public every year. Some of you may go, oh, you're just gonna live stream that, and yeah. You guys are very much so a part of my family in like an odd kind of way. And I appreciate everything you guys do, and honestly, a lot of how easy Christmas is for me is because of you guys that watch my videos and everything you guys do as a community and all that good stuff. But I'm still really just torn on this Santa Claus thing. And that's the thing, there's no like guide, like they don't give you an instruction booklet when you become a parent outside of don't shake it. Literally, that's about what you get when you leave the hospital. Here, watch this video on not shaking the baby, which I'm pretty sure everyone already knows that. Like, hey, it's got a soft head, I probably shouldn't be overwhelmingly violent towards it. But no, they're not like, hey, and there is no right or wrong answer. This is all up to you. But unfortunately, all of this forms the young person that eventually becomes an adult. You form this person. It's very frustrating sometimes. Guys, let me know what you all think. When do you think's the right time to talk about that Santa Claus issue there? You can let me know in the comments down below. I'm kind of curious, what age did you find out? How did you find out? I remember how I learned about death. It was from Mr. Hooper dying on Sesame Street, and I still have issues watching Sesame Street because of it. Guys, also if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can also find all of the places you can follow me in the description box down below. And I'll see you all soon with plenty more content coming for you, and stick around.